So today we are going to replace a dip 2 on a Bradford White water heater. This is the 40-gallon water heater, and over here is the iron rod and the dip 2. And so before we start, we need to turn off the gas, turn off the power. Then, because this one is power vent, we need to unplug it from the socket and put it right there. And we need to shut off the outgoing, and we need to take it's off. So that's inlet, outlet. So now what we need to do is open the pressure relief valve so that whenever we unscrew it, it doesn't have pressure. But one thing we need to do is open this up, because we gotta let the water going out from the hot water side so I don't make a mess. And we might need to open the shower so that way the air will go in there. But there you go, you can hear the gurgling. So, alright, so that's basically preparation. So let me show you what the new one looks like. So over here you have the new iron rod and the dip 2. And that's where the box came with it. So this one is for, the part number is right here. This is the dip 2. I only ordered one, so that only came with one. And this is the iron rod. As you can see, that's the part number. Because Bradford White normally are special order, I learned the experience. Don't wait till the water heater's going out and then order it. You just order it before you start taking it apart, and always read on the instruction. But that's okay. So, and now the next thing we need to do is take apart those piping. So we need to take those off and take those off. So, and we will need a new one of these bad boy. So let's get to it. I'll be right back. So now we have took out the old one. That's old dip 2, and that is the new one. It looks completely different. The old one has a PVC, as you can see, but it's cracked all the way down, and also it's inside the tank. And this one is your new dip 2. It's not much thicker per se, and then it is so it's not flare connection, it's just glue to it. So, and over here you have a 3/4 inch they call it male connector. So as you can see, so we will be installing this onto here. We do need the Teflon tape. Over here is our iron rod or anal rod. So inner rod is, this is the new one. As you can see, this is the old one. We're taking out the service, and we need the new one as well, shark bite connection, because I don't know how to solder. That's why we are using shark bite. Over here, someone prior than me had installed a glue pipe, or they call it hardening. So now I can't even get this off. So that's why I need to purchase a new shark bite connection. So, and this one will be taken off using a wrench. So because I do not have a shark bite removal tool. So alright, let's install it. See how can we come up with. Be right back. So here is how we're going to take this old dip tool out of the shark bite connection when I don't have the shark bite. Okay, so that is off. Now we need to get a sandpaper. This one is fine grit. Any sandpaper will work as long as we get rid of the old thing. So what we want to do is wrap it around tight enough and just go with it. Okay, looks pretty good. Now how we're gonna deburr the inside is we're gonna fold the thing the outside like so, so the sandpaper side will stick out. Right, and then we're gonna roll it. This is how I do it. Okay, it's up to you guys how you want to do it, but you basically do this. So you can see it does the job. You get the dirt out and do the same thing. And let's okay, as you can see. And yeah, let's roll the thing up like we did earlier. Stick it in the tube. And go. You get the idea. Alright, perfect. Now let's sand the end, make sure they're smooth for the shark bite to go on. Hey, this might be overdue or overkill, but it works. So that's basically how you sand the connection. So we have replaced all of the dip tube in the anal rod. So we sand the connection, replace the shark bite, and replace the shark bite over here. That still use the same pipe because it didn't broke or anything like that. Over here we still had the same shut off valve. Did not do anything with that, so we just used that same shut off valve. So yep, so we use the same shut off valve over here. We did not move anything over here, and it's still fun. It's a little bit flimsy because it's skinny pipe going up. This is a 1/4 or 3/4 inch pipe, and I have a date on this thing. Know when I installed it, and the part number, for this. Since it came with it, so might as well. Also, right now there's no water leak right this moment because I had to turn on yet, and I did use this shark bite gauge measurement device to make sure that I insert the dip tube, or the pipe all the way in. That way it will prevent it leak. So what we're gonna do is our main water line over here, it is currently on, and we're going to turn on here slowly to see if there's any leak. We're just filling up the tank. The water meter should be moving. Yep. Moving pretty slowly. We just wanted to fill the tank itself, so it hasn't turned on this portion yet. Look like not much water has been lost. So what we're gonna do is we're going to turn on all the way. Look for leak to make sure we did not break anything or crack anything. So over here it should be cold water, over here should be hot water going out. As you can see, it is currently under water pressure, just over here about warm, and so we are going to slowly turn it on. And we do have a faucet in the basement open, just so that let all the air is out. You can see. And I can feel the hot water still hot because it only takes me about 45 minutes, which is not too fast, but it's not too bad. So as you can see, we're going to turn all the way on, and we are going to observe this, make sure there's no leak around this water tank. And what we're gonna do is we are going to kick on the furnace or the pilot. Give it a couple of seconds. It should light up to make sure it's working. Oh, I forgot to turn the gas light on. That'd be important. Oh, also I forgot to plug the power on. Okay. I'm short, so I gotta step on the little stool thingamajigger. Ow. Okay, so it should be on, and the pilot should kick on any second. Self-testing right now. Oh, I heard a spurt. There you go. That's basically a pilot. Inside doesn't look too bad. It has a little bit yellow, but overall it's pretty good flame. So I would say this is a success. So. So now, over here, we want to make sure that over here isn't leaking, which is we don't have leak over here. This is just a dirt. Okay, and the drip tube, make sure it's working. And so we can put this back. Gotta be careful putting it back. Make sure not to broke anything. I gotta use the 2 hands, so I'll be right back. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how I installed this water heater, or not installed, but replaced the dip tube on it. And so let's see how long this lasts. But it's Bradford White, so we'll see. But this cost me, for the part, it's only $54. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the heat trap. Oh no, gotta do that.